She said sometimes customers would order a cake once from her and would never order again, and she wouldn't know why. If she had feedback, she would have been able to learn from the process. This led us to invent genius cakes.
Carmen is mixing up a cake in the kitchen. Carmen is talking with a friend.
Hey Wes, can you teach me how to bake a cake?
Sure, but before you bake a cake, you have to understand where cakes come from. Let me tell you the history of cakes, blah blah. Greeks and the Romans documented the oldest cakes. According to the Harvest Press, the poet Ovid makes mention of enjoying cake during a party he and his brother's birthday interested. And tradition needs say we don't have a specific type of cake. In the 21st century, provide us with cake freedom, blah blah, and the desert continues to evolve in fun, exciting new ways. And then you then get to a pan, then throw in some flour, then add some sugar. Doesn't matter how much. Add some eggs, butter, and a few eggs again.
Greeks, Romans, I don't exactly remember what Wes said, but how important could it be?
Carmen mixes the ingredients. She puts the cake in the oven. After 60 minutes, the cake has too much lumpiness.
Oh my cake is lumpy. I wonder what went wrong.
Carmen researches how passive lecturing is not a quality learning strategy.
Is lecturing a quality learning strategy? No, okay. Dang it turns out lecturing doesn't work very well.
According to Joe Reddish, a physics professor, lecturing has never been an effective teaching method. Also, according to a study by Scott Freeman, a biology lecturer, students who sat through lectures were 55% more likely to receive a D or an F or to withdraw from the course altogether when compared to those who participated in active learning.
Cake. Oh, where's the cake? I'm hungry. Cake, where are you?
Carmen heads back in the kitchen to try again. This time, she emails her friends for a yummy cake instruction.
1 teaspoon, I think flour, 4 tablespoons of salt, a bunch of stuff I really can't remember. Add some sugar, put in the oven for a bunch of minutes later.
Carmen mixes the ingredients. She puts the cake in the oven. After 45 minutes, the cake is as hard as a rock.
Dang, it turns out reading isn't an effective way either. The recipe was misspelled, had poor instructions, and left out many ingredients.
According to the National Trading Laboratory, people only remember 10% of what they read too. Reading is considered a passive learning and teaching method, and overall is not considered to be very effective.
Give it to the dog. Never mind. You won't like it.
Maybe there's an app for that. What about the Food Network app?
Yeah.
Here you go. It has instructional videos.
Here's a high-quality cake. Delicious delight. It'll take you probably the better part of an afternoon and will require a lot of ingredients, but the results are so worth it.
Okay, it looks really complicated, but I'll give it a try.
Hours later, Carmen is holding a soggy cake.
This cake is terrible. I spent lots of time and money, and it still turned out awful.
Watching videos can be a fun way to learn about things, but it doesn't work in all situations. According to National Training Laboratories, watching a demonstration resulted in people retaining 30% of what they learned.
Now, all of the kids are watching a commercial on TV.
Are you tired of your cakes turning out lumpy and hard? The Educated Genius Bowl solves almost any cake problem. It has a built-in mixer that combines the flour, sugar, anything solid with the liquids to make the thick batter that is mixed cakes.
It has a scale to measure your ingredients. And if you like technology, then you will like this. The amazing Genius Bowl has a pad on the side that says what ingredients you will need to make a successful cake.
If you are a visual learner, you can read the display. If you are an auditory learner, the Genius Bowl will read your feedback to you. So if you are dyslexic, blind, or hearing impaired, can't taste, or just enjoy learning a different way, the Genius Bowl is for you.
identify 7 distinct intelligences. Documents the extent to which students possess different kinds of minds and therefore learn, remember, perform, and understand in different ways. According to Gardner in 1991, the genus pool works with all these intelligences. If you are a logical, mathematical, the genus pool guides you with the factors. If you're a movement learner, you can see the tools on an app.
If you do something right or a bullet will think, if you do something wrong, it will tell you what you did wrong. It will give you hints on how you can fix it, so you can learn.
What can I learn from it?
You can learn, what can you learn, you may ask? You can learn how to make a cake, but that's not all. You can also learn how to make donuts, muffins, pastries, and much, much more. No more calling or emailing friends, watching boring cooking demonstrations, or downloading complicated apps.
The pad will tell you past mistakes. People learn through trial and error, and the genus pool gives you tremendous feedback and cake results.
Fine, genus pool!
Plus, according to willatworklearning.com, when you were learning by reading, seeing, hearing, and collaborating, you only remember 10% to 70% of whatever it is. But when you are doing, you remember at least 80% of whatever it is. And with the genus pool, you always do, so you will learn more and remember most of it. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
According to a handbook for classroom instruction that works, some education researchers believe that providing feedback is the most powerful thing that a classroom teacher can do to enhance student achievement. After almost 8,000 studies, the researcher John Heidi said, the most powerful serious modification that enhances achievement is feedback. It comes in multiple colors to coordinate with your teacher. People like choices, so that's what we offer. It's durable and can be stored easily. Upgrades are included with the app. You just need a high-quality internet connection for only $499.98, which is just the cost of an iPad and a high-quality mixer.
Wow, kids, thank you for showing me the Genius Bowl. Now it's time for me to make another cake.
Yay!
And this time it won't be bumpy, runny, or a hard as a rock kind of cake.
Yay!
I can improve the way I bake my cakes because I have feedback from my friends, and feedback is one of the best ways to learn how to do something better.
Since you learned about feedback, we need your feedback. Write down in your sticky note if you would like to buy a Genius Bowl or not.